But then you've got people like, did you see what Calipari said about it all?
Mm-mm.
That it's like dangerous to have 26-year-olds playing against 18, 19-year-old freshmen. You don't care when those 18, 19-year-old freshmen go to the NBA and play against 30-year-old. Like,
Yeah, what's it matter?
what are we talking about?
I mean, that had to have been a direct shot at Deandre and
it was
Penny.
100. Yeah, I don't see how else it was. And I don't, nationally, people are still complaining about Deandre getting another year. And it's like, what does it matter? If he didn't start college on time, why should he be treated any differently than a kid that started at 18 and plays 5 years of basketball? Like,
Yeah,
what does it?
Are
Why
people
does age matter?
are people boycotting anyone that goes on a mission from BYU?
No, they don't say anything about
Yeah,
that.
I've never heard anyone say that guy was on a mission. He's 24. Sorry, no one's complaining about Austin Ani.
That's true, but
He's 30 years old playing quarterback in college.
I agree with you. I mean, I guess Stetson Bennett got a little bit of talk about it, but I don't feel like it was to the extent that Deandre, like, I mean, some of these national media guys are like protesting that he should be able to ever play basketball again.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I've said this in the Discord. We had a whole discussion about this, and I just think DeAndre Williams, the critique that he gets from national media, from anybody that's not in Memphis that doesn't know his story deserves to be celebrated and told. Like, it needs to be told, because this guy is the ultimate example of somebody who did not allow other people's malfeasance, if you will, get in the way of his dreams, right? Like, he was treated terribly. He was misled. He was misguided. And he could have given up and nobody would have ever said another word to him about it. He could have stopped playing and been like, man, it just is what it is.
Yeah.
But he fought back. He went to night school, went to night school, got his degree, and now has eligibility.
And that's all prior to what's even happened recently with him too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, you're talking about a guy who is prepping to try to play professionally and then has a tragedy in his family and doesn't get, you know, to train and do everything that he wants to do to be able to try to play professionally either. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a different situation. And I don't understand why people, who cares if he's going to be 27 years old?
Yeah, it's a weird situation. It's not something that is common. It's not something that should become common if anyone just does their job correctly, right? I mean, like, he kind of has a weird situation, but I mean, how many other 27-year-olds? Is he 27?
He will be
Will
by the
be.
time the season.
Yeah, like how many of those are out there? Can't be that many. So like when Cal makes these comments, it's like, well, who are you talking to?
Yeah.
I mean, how many 26 and 27-year-olds are there out there?
And what's he worried about? He won't play us anyway, so
I don't know. We'll
it's
see.
not like you're gonna have to go up against DeAndre and let him dunk all over your head.
That might not be true.
Excuse me?
Are you hinting at something?
Yeah,
or just
well, you
saying,
know that
like,
we don't
maybe
know.
we play him in the NCAA tournament or
That's all I'm going to say.
something. Okay. Well, Kenneth trying to drop a little nuggets here on a Monday night. Guess we'll figure out whatever that means.
Yeah, I don't know. Put us in Nashville, call it a party.
Well, we've tried the whole Nashville thing
I know.
before.
I was just
What
trying to think of a
could you do?
midway point.
What would be one? Let's do like a St. Louis.
Murray, Kentucky.
No, what? Let's go St. Louis. That feels even.
Another St. Louis game for the Tigers.
I like St. Louis. It's a good city. Memphis North.